I don't have the accolades that connect to the performance of my music. I don't have the trophies that match how big the actual records are. The one Grammy I have is for Crack a Bottle. I couldn't even have that without him. You know, and that's why I have so much value for him, not just in my career, just in my life, because he's a guy that, one of my best friends, because I can trust that he's going to be honest with his constructive criticism when it's time to listen to the music before it goes out. He's the only person that did things that I wanted to do. He had the Marshall Mathers LP with 23 million records sold with flags all around the plaque, and I was like, yo, I want that kind of success. And I know I had to go door to door to get it because I'm not M. See, hip-hop is black music, without question. And unfortunately, for some people, it's tough to accept that you got a white artist that does it better than black artists. It is what it is. You know, and you could put either one, you could get whoever you feel like is the best black artist and stand them face to face in a room with him, and he will eat that alive. Right now, if you had them prepare themselves in whatever way they would have to prepare themselves to come to battle, and I bet what I have, everything I have, that meatloaf, we put you right there. And any other competition that we would put these artists in, he's obviously surpassed them. You know, there's points that they'll match, like M and J at points. That was Live Nation. Because he sold his touring career to Live Nation, they got to keep him hot enough to go get their money back. So they match him up with him, put them together, because he had momentum connected to his relationship with Beyonce and his record with Alicia. It makes sense. It makes sense that it's the Detroit, New York show, but it only makes sense to me because of business. It makes sense because M sold like 60 million records more than them. You put them there like they're equals. It's tough for me to say some of this shit. I sound like a hater, but I don't care.
Have you heard any of Eminem's new project?
No, I haven't, man, but I'm a fan of Eminem. I love him, man.
Oh, we already know, man.
He's the baddest white rapper to ever live.
Dog, right?
Fucking great white American hope.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I believe he's a nigga now. So I think we drafted him.
He said that after the
I think we drafted him. He's a nigga now. We gave up. Who did we give up for him?
Who did y'all give up for Eminem?
Which white nigga did we give up for Eminem? We gave up somebody.
Not Michael Rappaport.
No, he with us. He was, yeah. That nigga already with us. I'm talking about which black person did we sell to the white folks for Eminem?
No!
I don't. Who was the sellout? Was it Stacey Dash?
Yeah.
It's Stacey Dash.
Yeah, Stacey. Get that bitch. Get. Yeah, we'll take Eminem.
The other singer that voted for Trump, the girl.
Which one?
Chrisette Michelle.
They keep saying
Bye. We get rid of.
Who else?
Two. We got two. That's a two-way trade. Them two bitches for Eminem.
Love it. Yeah.
M's back.
Eminem is Eminem. If you notice in hip hop, Eminem is the only rapper that nobody ever wants a problem with, including myself, man. Eminem is like the most lyrically insane. Even when I was going at 50 and me and Dre wasn't seeing eye to eye, man, I stayed away from the white dude, because he a problem. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem, I don't think it's a rapper he won't slay. And you don't even want a war with Eminem. He crazy.
He was talking about how he was going to pick fights. If he were to come at you with like a industry beef, what would you have done?
Run. Yeah, Eminem is. You don't understand. I'm a hip hop artist, and I'm one of the biggest ones in the world. You don't want a beef with Eminem. He shreds. He shreds MCs, like for real. And I ain't his best friend or nothing. I'm just saying. I understand that he can't be seen by nobody. Jay, no, everybody know. You don't mess with the white boy.
All right.
See, M is more of a lyricist than a rapper to me. And, like some of the people you just named, like Face is more like he became a lyricist, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Nas is more of a street rapper. He's a lyricist. Eminem don't speak on like a lot of street shit. He deal with, you know, personal shit that happened to him. But what I'm amazed at Em is his writing form.
If there was no hip hop, this guy might have wrote books. You mean? Writing is in him. That's what you mean.
You know what I mean?
With or without music.
Word is born. And I feel with the talents that he have, if he would have been black, he would have been just as good. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of, you know, some black rappers, they got gimmicks with them, and the gimmick could get them over more than they rap. You know what I mean? M's lyrics speak for itself. So if he would have came, you know, maybe he wouldn't have sold as many records as he sells, but I think he would have still been nasty, black or white.
Yeah, I just wish he would do less of that 50 Cent bullshit and more white trash shit. I don't care about the theme of the track. I just wish it would be more stuff like Stan, or, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then when he tries to get in that gangster shit, don't fit him. That's not him. He's the only one who can dress as a clown, with all the respect.
Right.
And it fits him good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I miss a Biz Markie. I miss a Slick Rick. I miss a clown in hip hop, a serious clown in hip hop.
Right.
I just wish he would stick to this instead of doing some, you know, D12 little. I mean, to me that does not fit him.
You know what I mean? The D12 thing. That's like, you know, I look at that like, you know, that's his crew, and he brought them in the door with him. You know what I mean? He came in the door with them and stood there with them. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's his people's. And to me, it's like he get a chance to do music that he wouldn't normally do as Slim Shady or Eminem. You know what I mean? But see, it's like myself, man. I got a love for dedication, man. You know what I mean? Because even myself, I fight that battle to try to stay dedicated to whatever I do. It's hard to be dedicated, man. And you know, if it's sports, if it's music, if it's anything, man, when I see somebody that's dedicated, I show them, you know what I mean? My heart go out to them, G, because it's hard to stay focused, man. Dedication, man. And Em got dedication, bro.
Okay.
He got dedication, man, and you can hear it through his music. He's dedicated to what he do.
And with me and my brother Chris Calico on it already, and sending our verses to M and hearing him say, "Man, Calico killed it. You guys killed it." That's like the best rapper telling you that. You know what I'm saying? So your head is already inflating. Like,
y'all was dancing in the studio. You was up in there, ooh, back to your B-boy days.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
It was like it was validation. Now, keep in mind that we already knew that we were MCs. You know, we always known that we just murdering everybody for real lyrically, but to hear it from the guy that murders everything, you know what I'm saying, is a smiley thing. You know what I'm sizzling? It's a happy as thing. You see that? You know what I'm saying?
That's why we got it.
The first one we did a song called Renegade.
Yeah.
And yeah. And it was really good. It was really, really good.
And what the tours strike? It's not a tour.
You make really good songs, you become friends.
Yeah, it's just 2 dates so far as we know now in September.
Yeah,
Detroit and
one in Detroit, one in New York, which is great, you know, for Detroit and everything, everything that's going on in Detroit.
It's a lovely gesture
because I'm gonna be hot.
Yeah. And why haven't you guys done something like this earlier?
M is a notorious non-Torah.
Notorious non-Torah. Oh, that's a little bit of wordplay, isn't it? You call his name is Marshall. I didn't want to call him. I didn't know what to call him.
Yeah, but we call him M.
I know. But what should I have called him anything?
M. Yeah.
See, like I could just call you Jay.
MJ?
Yeah, MJ. Yeah. Now tell me.
Yo, we didn't even think about that.
What's that?
The play on MJ, like greatest basketball player ever played the game.
Oh,
MJ.
well.
What's it like to be invited to be on a tour with him, and what's it like to tour Australia with him and be, I guess, friends with Eminem?
Well, man, for me, I'm sure for him too, but I speak for myself. I'm such a huge Eminem fan, and especially from his first 3 albums, I was like all the way in. You know what I mean? I'm still all the way in because he's still amazing. But, you know, that was a point in my life, a very pivotal point in my rap career, my rap. My first song I ever made was literally just biting Eminem and Nas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you go listen, you would hear both influences. And I feel like when you start rapping in the beginning, you really just take all your influences and you just rap like them until eventually you become who you are from all these influences. And
it's
he
a
was
melting pot, right?
Yeah, Eminem was a main ingredient. So to now be on tour with him years later, they invite us out, it's a crazy feeling. You know, it's a huge honor.
I mean, I don't know. I respect Eminem. I highly respect Eminem. Like even when he first came out, we did a record. We was going back to back, you know, and it just shows me that, you know, I did my job. Put it that way, you know. I might not appeal to a certain amount of audience over here, but I do appeal to key people in the game like Eminem and Ludacris, and they say I'm their favorite rapper, and their career is still going on. You know, they follow my pattern, or they listen to me, and in any way they was influenced by me or whatever, their career is still going on as mine's is. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So I appreciate, you know, Eminem even ranking me to that level because I highly respect Jay, Biggie, and Nas, all of them. For him to say I'm in that realm, because I say Eminem is in that realm too. Like I rank him up there with Jay-Z, Biggie, and Nas. I said that in the major interviews. So for me and him to feel the same way, it's just a level of respect that we both did our thing in the game, and we take this hip hop culture serious. You know, we're not going by how many spins we got on the air, or we're not appealing to the new audience. We're not going by that. We're going by how long our longevity, what we did in the game, our cornerstone. How did we hold our cornerstone of the rap game down? And that's living proof right there. Big up to Eminem.
I would say it's not rap. It's not rap. It's a lifestyle. It's a culture, and it's for everybody now. You know what I mean? I feel like back in the day, more rap was just for a certain type of person. You had to go through certain things. You had to know certain words and criteria to be in the rap scene.
Was it originally black?
Yes.
Now it's everything.
It's right? Everything. Yeah.
My kids listen.
Yeah. There's a lot of man. One of the greatest rappers is Eminem, and he's white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like.
What was that like? I mean, you gotta come on. I'm a fan of hip hop, so you gotta give us something. What was that like collaborating with him?
Eminem he just is, right? He's like, I mean, we went out on a whim and just put it in the air, you know, that it would be great if M would collaborate with us for Pink Friday, and I didn't think it was gonna happen. I mean, I remember we kept talking about it, and I kept thinking, I really was saying in my head, I know it's not going to happen, but, you know, it doesn't hurt. So I sent him one record, and he didn't love it. And,
did that hurt your feelings to have Eminem say
No, because he didn't say, you know, artists talk to artists differently. He didn't say I didn't love it, but he just said, could you send me something that's a little bit more me? So I understood that because I'm an artist, and I've had to say the same thing to people. So I remember I sent an email back, and I said, you know, I want to thank him just for saying that, just for having enough respect. Because some people, like, you'll send them and you'll ask them, you know, if they would work with you, and sometimes they won't even respond or say anything. But like with M, he had the respect at least to treat me like a peer and say, you know what, I think it's dope, but I don't think it's me. And I just was like, I respect that so much.
Sure. I don't think Nas is bigger than Eminem. You know, obviously Eminem is the biggest rapper of all time, statistically, you know what I'm saying? And Eminem is like definitely sold more records, but as far as artistry and impact on the culture, I think they're in the same category. Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z, Biggie, Pac, you know what I'm saying?
Social media is that you try to sound like Eminem, and I know he's an influence of yours. Is that a compliment or an insult? Because no rapper wants to be considered an imitator.
Yeah, I take it as a compliment because I'm a student of the game first. Before I jump to any type of booth, you know what I'm saying? I know my history well, you know, from Eminem albums to Pac albums to Dre to Snoop. So, you know, if they hear elements and different pieces like that, then, you know, so be it. Because Eminem is, you know, one of the greatest of all time. And nobody can take that from him. Mm-hmm. I can't take it. New artists can't take it. No, nothing. That boy wordplay is out of this world, excluding the fact of whatever racial color or hip-hop is hip-hop, and he got it.